Alright, I'm back. This is Loki again with another Battle Cry Ages of Mist. So right now this is Heroes Act 3. I'm pretty sure it's the last act. The first one is The Invasion Begins. Right, so it's vermin. Vermin are attacking. So my army is again really OP. I don't think my army will ever die. Like, look, my knights are just destroying those pikemen. I mean, I guess it makes sense though, because they're basically pikemen, but I mean, I shouldn't have been able to take down those rhinos too easily. Their formation here was kind of clever, but now as I attack, they're kind of forced to break formation. Sometimes that can be helpful because it can confuse my units, but doesn't usually work. And now this wizard should be really easy to kill. There we go. That was easy. There we go. New level. Ooh, skeletons! Attack. So, undead, yeah. Undead, and they're called plague cannons, I guess, because they're the undead ones. I mean, these guys are undead, but that should make them stronger, but I'm hacking them down just as easy as I have the others. Wow, okay, so that cannon, will do a bit of lasting damage. Okay, how is that not killing my guys? I'm so confused, but I'm so epic. I mean, am I really that good? Oh, so that wasn't the cannon, that was that skeleton with the guy. Okay, that guy's got a musket. Now I guess I'll just kill him and advance and destroy them. Wow, so they just died. I didn't even touch them and they just kind of just... Oh, they didn't die. For some reason it was glitching and they didn't show up on the screen. That was weird. Either way, I won. Treachery. Okay, let's fight. Okay, so Steam Behemoth is. Who the Emperor's own men have betrayed him. So those guys are gonna blow up soon because they're golems. So they're gonna, yeah, blow up. Yet somehow not kill them. So those guys are just humans that had no weapons whatsoever. That was kind of funny. See, these Steam Behemoths, I'm so confused to how they're not suppressing my guys. I know knights can take a lot of blows, but even then, they shouldn't be able to survive this. But also, I think it's the fact that I mean, they are pretty bulky, and those were just basic Steam Behemoths, but still. Got more gold. Oh, wow, so you don't earn any loot or anything this entire act. Alright. I guess I will fight. As if the demonic uprising wasn't enough, now we have to worry about inside dissidents. Great. Down in jail, in the middle of questioning, all the silent captives burst out laughing mechanically. Not even seconds after, panic screams inundate the town. The vermin breached in. Okay. So I guess what's basically happening is humans are working with the vermin and planning attacks and stuff. So those are just archers. These are some fly bearers. They really shouldn't be hard to take down. I mean, they're just fly bearers. So that guy I'm worried about because he's healing people. Yeah, these guys should be pretty easy to take down. I mean, couple footmen, some archers, nothing too big. Now, what I'm worried about now is I have to take them out quickly, but you know what? They don't... Healers, I mean, I think they cast more often though, these stuff. Yeah, they only need 13 seconds, not 25, but still. That was pretty... Okay, I got gold. Isolation. The streets are littered in wounded villagers. Without your swift actions, the town would have been razed within the hour. With the most isolating the town priority is to tend to the injured. Each and every one of them are carried to the healer's compound. You oversee the operation from atop the observation tower, keeping a watchful eye on both the horizon. He's coming assault in the streets, hoping no more cultists are out there. You jerk your head as an arrow pierces your cheek. You peer down to see an army of swamp creatures emerging from the most water. Great! So I have to deal with swamp men. Oh great, reptilians. So I mean, again, they don't have a very even formation, which I guess is good because they're not as predictable then. I mean, good for them, but it's also kind of good for me because that means I have time to pick. Usually, that means I can sometimes give me a bit of time to kill. Right, so if I were to kill him before others caught up, then that would sometimes give me a big advantage. But my guys are ultimately like the greatest anyway. My army, it's so OP. Again, though, I guess it just because I'm placing them in certain places to collect gold. The Undeath Squad. After a week of isolation, most of the town supplies that not been destroyed by the vermin have been used to tend to the injured. This needs to end soon. While the last few of your wounded men heal, the rest will let basic defense by producing fish with another attack. Time to set the offensive plan in motion. Got to report a small squadron of undead coming from the mountains heading this way. Alright, so let's attack them. So, again, it is right, small squadron, but the guys are more heavily armored. Oh, great! Poison cloud. Who is doing the poison cloud? Where is the poison cloud coming from? The spikes, right? Plague spikes. Should have seen that coming. No, I just want to kill them already. See, that's the problem. They're like bulky. Almost as bulky as my knights. Those guys were easier to kill than. That's weird because they had better armor. Okay. Sudden death. Closer you get to evil. Right. So you feel that the trees are watching you. That works. Okay, so now you have a mix of vermin and humans, obviously. What was that? Oh, one of the guys probably had like an explosive or something planted on them. Great, they can summon skeletons. That stuff. Okay, you gotta stop. There, I killed them. Good. Now these are just some humans. Traitors! They are traitors! Okay, doesn't matter. So I guess I'll just kill them. Yay. They're done. Get my reward. Cult sorcery. Let's fight. Right. To a bunch of undead guys. Let's do it. So those guys only need 14 seconds, and they resist a lot of magic damage. So these guys have like twin daggers. A dagger and then a dagger that will parry things. Whoa, what even was that? My guys like flashed and then disappeared as if they'd all died. And then they weren't. I don't know, maybe like a blinding spell or something? Unknightly challenge, okay? Okay, so undead horseman. Not even a horse? A mechanical beast, so it's technically not a horse, but okay. Okay, those things are fast and whoa, these things are gonna be almost impossible to kill. I don't get it. I think my guys are. I mean, they have more. Like, they are way more powerful than my guys. Yeah, my guys seem to be even with them. I don't know what that is. but it's still cool. And last, and this is the boss, I guess, of the Heroes campaign. Alright, so this is the whole boss of the Heroes campaign. As the final blow is dealt to the unholy knights, notice they change the demon's incantation. Within seconds you feel the ground trembling and hear roars in the distance. The demon is calling for his soldier. You have one chance to end it all or you will soon be overwhelmed. Quickly your men assume the offensive formation and charge to interrupt the channeling. The portal indeed closes, but it's too late. You now stand before much worse than a demon. So that's death. So that's just a demon. So that is literally the incarnation of famine itself, apparently there. Okay, so that is the incarnation of famine itself. Wow. Okay. Die! I must kill them all. They must all die. You must all die. Too bad. Too bad you're all gonna die. Ha ha! Too bad. Ha ha! Ha ha! Just die already. Seriously, die already. Okay. So this is probably gonna go on like this for a long time. Hey, I killed one of them. Somehow my knight is still alive. I don't know how a basic knight is alive against the embodiment of famine itself. What's that beeping? Monkey, turn your iPad off. Or at least lower the noise. Okay. That was my brother's iPad beeping constantly. Well, not constantly, I don't need to constantly. Oh my god, how long is this gonna go on? And how is my knight not dead yet? I'm so confused. Chapter 1 completed. Complete silence engulfs the scene. Not even a gasp comes out of your troops. You all stare down at the demonic bodies that shrivel into a pile of refuse. The nightmare is finally over. You quickly turn around, screaming for your men, suddenly remembering the incoming undead swarm. But not a single one is to be seen, as if they had vanished from existence. Along with your words, there's not a single sound seemed to escape your mouth. As the last speckle of demonic remains disintegrate into nothing, the sun rises again over the hills, and finally sounds of waking birds break the silence. Oh wow, I got 3 gold again. So, next time I'll be doing, I guess, a video on this. Ashes of Bear, I guess. Think that's what it's called. Before I do that, though, I might as well buy a pack. I obviously have enough money. Because I'm gonna be doing Ashes next, let's do Ashes. Ooh, an Ashes gold booster. Okay, so I got ancient armor, a cheap musket, a living bow, a battle shield, mechanic armor, a meta staff, and a Zamorath mythic. Okay, that is a really cool thing. Is that like a creature or a mount? I'm not sure, but it's cool. And I bought a Stone Heroes one earlier, so I probably have some things from that. But yeah, if I go in, I can see that right here I have some stuff here. Like a Finecraft bow and ancient armor, some Sea King armor. Sectoid Queen, Coral Staff. That's from the other one I got. The Stone one, I somehow got legendary thing from it. Yeah, so that is it. So I want to see what it looks like. Okay, that thing looks really cool. But yeah, so I'll be doing Ashes of Bear tomorrow, and